Hello and welcome. Our concert will begin momentarily, featuring Woodland's band, chorus, and orchestra. If you need a Portuguese interpreter headset, they are available at the back interpreter table right now. You may go there. A Portuguese interpreter headset there at the back table. Students are seated within their performing sections and will be watching their classmates perform. They will remain with their group for the duration of the concert, as we are here to support each other as audience members and lead by example. Proper concert etiquette requires that we listen carefully and give the performers our complete attention. Because this is an indoor performance, we congratulate all performers at the end of each performance or piece. At each performance piece or song with clapping only. Please take a moment to silence your phones and devices and refrain from using flash photography as it creates a distraction for our performers. On behalf of the music department, we hope you enjoy tonight's concert. This impressive group in front of you first picked up these instruments only 7 short months ago. I'm sure you'll agree when you hear them that we've come a long way since then. The title of our first piece, Star Splitter Fanfare, refers to the musical lines throughout the composition that start together and then split apart from each other. Please enjoy Star Splitter Fanfare. It has been a pleasure working with these fine young musicians this year. As they move up to Stacy Middle School next year, they'll get to work with our amazing Mr. Samiaggio to build on the strong foundation they've worked hard to build over the last 7 months. I know that they're going to love the Stacy schedule where they get to have band class together every day during school instead of just once a week after school. I can't wait to hear these students perform at the next concert in the fall. Our final, whoops, I skipped one. Let me step back. All around Milford over the last few weeks, we've seen beautiful cherry blossoms on the trees. The next piece, Sakura Sakura, is a Japanese traditional melody named after the cherry blossoms that brighten up everything in the springtime. Without further ado, Sakura Sakura. Our final piece is Mechanical Monsters, or as we just nicknamed it today, Mechmon, which I think sounds like a great video game one of us should write. If you listen carefully, you'll hear in this music the clinking and clacking and hissing of these monstrous robots' gears and hydraulics. Here is Mechanical Monsters. Our next performers will be the chorus. Before we begin that segment of the program, I've been asked to mention that there may be a problem that the QR code isn't working properly. We're working the QR code for the sign-ups for middle school ensembles. So if you tried to scan the QR code and it wasn't working, we're working on that and hoping to have it fixed before the end of the evening. Our next performer is the chorus. The band will now sit together and enjoy the rest of the concert. Please allow us a few minutes to get everyone in place. Thank you.
Thank you for your patience. The chorus is ready to begin our portion of the program, and we're happy to report that the QR code for the grade 6 performing arts registration is back working. So don't forget to find it and scan before you leave this evening to register your student for performing arts music at Stacy Middle School next year. The form and QR code are working. Thank you.
Thank you. We are very excited to share our chorus program tonight. Our first art song is titled Orpheus with His Lute. This features text by Shakespeare and tells of the magical effects of music on nature.
Oh Our next song describes the flight and wisdom of the red-tailed hawk and how we can be inspired to be just as wise. Please enjoy Red Tails.
rhythmic celebration that needs no introduction. Everyone, everywhere knows it. Listen and just sing along.
portion of our program. While chorus transitions off the stage, our string students will be getting ready, so we'll see you in a moment for our string program. Thank you.
Good evening. Before we get started with the final portion of our concert, we want to invite all, now that this is fixed, all our grade 5 families need to scan that QR code we were talking about earlier for the Stacy Middle School Performing Arts registration. This includes band, chorus, and string programs for next year. Completing this registration will make sure that your student has a place in the Stacy Performing Arts program. Once the school year gets started, it's very difficult to make changes to a student's schedule. So please make sure you scan that QR code if you have not already done so. Okay? This is our grade 5 orchestra. Many of these students began playing in 3rd grade. Several began last year in 4th grade, and a couple of them began playing this year in 5th grade. One of our students on the stage right now is actually in grade 4, and another student is actually a 2nd grade student at Memorial Elementary School. Please join me in congratulating all of them for this hard work they put in to be here tonight. Our first selection we're going to play for you tonight is Fiddlin' with the Classics. Please enjoy. Thank you. Our next piece is inspired by the calypso style of music originating in the French and British Islands of the Caribbean. If any of you are familiar with the artist Harry Belafonte, you'll recognize this style of music. Please enjoy calypso. Thank you. Please join me in thanking Mr. Hawkins for accompanying this group on the piano. Also, those two students who just came up here, how amazing were they? Can we give them another? This last tune we're going to play for you is a rock song. We're going to have some fun with it, so please join us. If you'd like, you'll get the idea. Here is String Shredder. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed our part of the program. We have a little fun here at Woodland Elementary School. Mrs. Willow is now going to close out our concert.
How about another round of applause for all of our amazing performers tonight? Thank you very much, everyone. We hope you've enjoyed our concert programs for you this evening. We want to take this opportunity to thank our Woodland School administration for their ongoing support of our Woodland Performing Arts Department. And a special thank you to our Director of Music for the Milford Public Schools, Miss Nadine Pomeroy, for her support that creates the amazing opportunities that we are able to provide our students here at Woodland.